Rising to each and every one of you all over the world. I bring in good tidings as usual from the Creator that was never created, the one that said the ending from the beginning. I bring good tidings from the God of our ancestors. Please, a quick one. Anytime you lay your hand on this very broadcast, make sure you share, because there is a vital information that by the grace of the God of our ancestors, I'm going to be putting here that will help us tomorrow if we want it. So today being Friday 2nd of August 2024, Friday 2nd of August 2024. Please, this very particular topic is very unique, and I'm going to be giving us a specific definition. You know, I do tell us here in this very exalted platform that if you don't, you have to discover to recover. If you don't know how problems start, there's no way you can ever be able to get solution to it easily. Not that you're not going to get a solution, but it will not be as easy as somebody that knew how the problem started. The reason why Moses was able to defeat Pharaoh, because he knows Pharaoh's tricks. He knows what Pharaoh is capable of doing. But the grew in the palace, he was not groomed by this, you have to subject people into slavery. Rather than after eating all their food, got you some education, awareness, they intend to transform those things to liberate his people. Now, what am I trying to say here is this. There's process right now going on in Nigeria, of which to me, it is somehow a little bit kind of meaningless, because we are not really specifying what we want. It's not about hunger at that time. I love people when they are aiming towards something, they aim towards it. Like the Burkina Faso. Thomas Sankara was assassinated. So the very day Thomas Sankara was assassinated, I think it was within the year that this very guy, Ibrahim Traoré, was given birth to. And what was the blight of Thomas Sankara, the then president of Burkina Faso? It was neocolonialism. Now, what was the blight of Kwame Nkrumah, the people that led the Gold Coast, the Ghana into their independence? He was talking about the neocolonialism. Now, we have a country of 2 million people who does not care about the neocolonialism. Most of us, we are fighting, we are becoming an activist just for us to occupy a political position. That was why I'm not going to be castigating him here. That's what he stands for. There's one guy will campaign for them. Now, we are not really seeing patriot coming up. It's only patriot that can fight against neocolonialism. I'm going to be giving you the definition of neocolonialism. That is some of the basic factors that make country to remain as it is. If I thought they want to even do favoritism and elect you as a leader, they also go to still use you the same way they use Buhari. Most of our politicians you see at times, not that it was not Buhari's will, under normal conditions, it was not Buhari's will to come and kill Nigerians. What you know Buhari to be as a general, he will do this, he will do that. But getting there, this neocolonialism is a yoke. It was still there. And you can't function. You can't function. Imagine all the legislatives are from the West. The West, all of them, they are Western puppets. What are you going to do? You can only do anything. That's why if you check the country today that have killed neocolonialism, Burkina Faso have killed it. Niger have killed it, the Mali have killed it, and Guinea, they are trying their best. And Senegal today, they are seeing the process of killing this neocolonialism. Now, what is the neocolonialism per se? Neocolonialism is something that a foreigner, some foreign foreign powers will want to control, they will be the one to control your politics. They will be the one to control everything about you, your culture. They will be the one to control everything about you. Any decision they make from that very place is what you are going to follow. That's neocolonialism for you. That's what Nigeria was supposed to be protesting against today. The reason why Nnamdi Kanu were heard by the same Janjaweed Britain, because Nnamdi Kanu were fighting against neocolonialism. But we're having so many people that are very alienated from Edo State, they thought he was fighting the palace. The palace is also being used by this same Britain. A lot of us, we are just jumping into a problem. We don't know the main cost. That is why Kwame Nkrumah in 1954, he told them in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, if we must be liberated, the neocolonialism, we must have to fight it. Up to Patrick Lumumba of the Democratic Republic of Congo, these people I'm talking about right now, they were killed because of the neocolonialism they were fighting against. Now, so many narratives have happened. I want to make this very video today a little bit educational, so that I don't want to play it locally, so that we should understand our problem and know the way to follow suit. Now we are kind of hunger. Hunger is good, but you pass one road, take get another thing. And even the people heading this very protest today, some of our commercial activists, they just felt those many of them is even looking for position. I did they started receiving 10 million from their account right now. All of them will leave the streets. Imagine, look at the speculation that was going. Some will say don't come out. Some will say come out. The same thing they did during injection. Nobody want to do anything for anybody. They want to go to strike. They don't. It was me all over the world. One of the black men who fought injection to a standstill. I said to the national television. I was saying it. A fight for freedom is not something that is easy. No, you can't kill my people. But we want to always get everything free. And things are changing. You have to change along with the changes. Now, in Venezuela, as we speak right now, there is a revolution going on in Venezuela. The election of the Venezuelans were rigged by Nicolas Maduro. Were rigged. And they don't want your government again. All these are the kind of government that worldwide, they must be eradicated. The opposition party were the one that's supposed to win the election. He got the most crowd, the most vote. But automatically, do you know what Nicolas Maduro did? He ran the election. Go and look at it today. The Venezuelan, may God bless all our patriots all over there. They blocked the airport from Nicolas Maduro leaving the country. The revolution in Venezuela. If not because of useless Peter Obi, who came as a saint, not knowing he was one of the devil. Our people were having the mind of taking back Nigeria. We did follow Peter Obi because he was a saint. We also saw his atrocity in Anambra State. How a lot of people were killed allegedly, where they killed for Isha water. But people didn't mind that. They supported the movement. Okay, this new one is going to lead us to our promised land. No knowing that Peter Obi was a coward. People were having the strength of taking the protest to the street. That is the way Venezuela is doing it right now. They are doing it. Not as they hot. Right now, everybody is calm. And even in this very whatever, people are also making money. It's not everybody that is hungry. Okay, you expect right now you people say to quench hunger. It is not everybody that is hungry. There are people right now, their brother and sister have told them at home, please stay at home. They are okay. Being that it's for hunger, if I'm not hungry, there's no need for me to come out. But the mindset that we were having to make sure of fix our nation, Peter Obi killed the dream. He didn't allow these people to come out. It is now you are not saying they should come out on the street. Something we are stealing from these people. If something happened to you and you are annoying, it is more better than when somebody now, after you have forgotten the issue, somebody is now coming to come and tell you, and give you what. Many may not be having reason. And the God of ancestors might be absent in the very protest. Because when the thing really happened, everybody were trying to make sure they take back the country. So many persons chicken out. So neocolonialism is the problem that we have. If at all, Tinubu decided to reduce fuel pump to 80 naira, the bag of rice is now 30,000. And the neocolonialism is still there. What do you think that happened to the country? The money they are borrowing, are they going to be doing? Are they not still going to be giving guns to Fulani? As our people been able to go back to farm, that would be the major problem that we have right now as a people. Edo people cannot afford Gary. All these are natural food our father left behind for. Only God know how they detected that Gary from cassava. you do akpu. From cassava, you go do bobozi. From cassava, you go make gari. From cassava, you go do a lot of things you do from. You get start from. Our forefathers, look at, they left us with food. But right now, we have no food. We have no food. Nobody have ever wanted to be. Don't look at common social media to talk about, please, oh, full and leave the farm and let our people go. So that they'll go back to farm. Nobody cares. I saw in, someone shared a video to me, how do vigilante, they caught 2 thieves, hardened criminal. I think they said it happened in Amagba. These 2 thieves, they have been terrorizing Amagba, killing black men allegedly, collecting bags from them, robbing the women and raping them. So these people, they were bruised along the line. You know, when you catch it for Nigeria, jungle justice must be done, not here abroad. Do you know, when they took them to the station, they now give those men for police to be persecuted. Maybe during they tried to run or those ones were trying to drag, they sustained some certain injury of which they were still alive. Do you know what the policeman told them? He said, go and treat them before you hand over them to us. Because these people, they are Fulani. All these are part of the neocolonialism. No Fulani today is in prison. No Fulani is in prison. Is that one not enough for us, even on this very protest? For we as a people to say no to this. But we are on the streets right now, assuming that we are doing ourselves a favor. Why are you on the street protesting? Hunger. Hunger. Now, if they share Baba 1 bag of rice for you now, then you happily go home that you have quenched the hunger. Now, I'm sending this message across to our people. The major aim of the protest should be neocolonial. No one look for Britain is number 1. That hold your government to do what they are doing to you today. Britain is the number 1 person who unleashed Fulani on Edo people, supported by Edo alien. They pay our leaders for them not to speak. But why not give these people tension? You are not giving them tension. Rather than you come to this comment here, why do you not feel well? Have you ever seen that activism that is causing hunger in Nigeria? It's not activism. Have you ever seen right now it is my late dad, blessed memory, that is causing hunger in Nigeria? No. But you have a leader, who is your second God, who is not doing anything about your problem. They don't care. So we should know our major problem. I know how to follow suit. Ibrahim Traore that was given birth to in 1987, he grew up meeting most of you that is on social media today supporting SARC. Una children senior Ibrahim Traore. He came and look at it, they are doing well. They have a nuclear plant already in Burkina Faso. What do we even have? Nigeria does not have a refinery. We does not have a airplane. We cannot produce the food that we can eat. Then now the buga, all of you are counting upstairs. Not knowing that when your country is bad, no matter the monument you raise in that very society, it's useless. It's meaningless. Every one of us right now, we are like somebody that have no home. That's just the way it is. You cannot take your children to vacation. Many of us from this Europe right now, we are going to another Europe country. We are supposed to go to our country, you know, and go for visit because things are not fine. We should get those things clear. If we must advocate, the thing is that we have a lot of useless content creators who does not really care about the well-being of the people. They talk serious. They don't even know the problem of Nigeria. If you don't know the problem, how are you going to solve it? We are on the street, reduce fuel. No, if you are saying Tinubu must go, let him go. As you are saying Tinubu must go, you are fighting against him because Tinubu is the puppet of the West. Tinubu is the puppet of the West. They place him there. That was why Peter Obi not let me go. He closed her. He allowed the dreams of 200 million people Nigerians. But now would have gotten it right. The military, they were ready to take over during the uprising. But Peter Obi chicken out. Person will win election as a leader because Peter Obi never. I told a lot of aliens. I told them this water with Peter Obi go drink for this thing. He took about 200 something million Nigerians. He carried them in there for Oba Palace. But some people were saying, what is the water stand for today? Peter Obi. That's why I don't use sentiment. Up to now as we speak, I'm cutting away some friends that's going to hinder me the new way that's coming. I don't use sentiment for anything. If now my partner they do well today, I'll tell him to his face. Then why are we sugarcoating anything? Then we always cry for one regime. Once that regime favors us more, then we are relaxed. Before you know, they will unleash mayhem on us again. Why not let's do this thing once and for all? The Venezuelans, they are in the street right now, doing it once and for all. The Burkina Faso, they did it once and for all. The Sierra Leone, they do it once and for all. The Hollandia, they do it once and for all. The Argentine, they do it once and for all. And America is doing it once and for all. All countries all over the world. It's only Nigeria that have no dream. All we do right now is TikTok. Recently, they now monetize Facebook in Nigeria so that you can be getting stupid every day. And we are the one performing all these shenanigans. You see people doing well, telling us our major problem that will affect us in 10 years' time. We don't patronize them. Rather, we patronize stupidity. Because they are a celebrity for what? Have you heard from the neocolonialism from anybody in your life? You have not heard it. A lot of you that have also heard it, maybe you heard it from somebody. These are major problems. That a foreign power control they will control your election, control your finance, control your even going to farm, control people that is going to stay alive. Imagine the gate just come from nowhere, give us GMO food to be planting. When the federal government signed it, then they called the state government and distributed it. They will distribute it and that's all. Up till now, we don't even care whether there's chemistry in the air, whether they spray the air, whether manipulation, we don't care. I talked about drums, that was 2 years ago, that most of these birds are drums. Do you know it is now some Edolian I know that those things are spy. But we don't want to learn. At the time I need to talk on. My power offend now. I've been if I tell the truth, I know one believe, and later would be immense. No any person today from that Idulan supposed to be having pains. Because somebody was asking me yesterday, I think day for yesterday. He said, community, you get your informations. He said, man, you don't have the kind of frequency I have. Or when that's with my brother Meazen. I combine that together. He said, why you fear me well? I think me mention about Queen and Joe Biden. You don't have to be talking about Joe Biden, but today a lot of persons have not seen that Joe Biden that Queen. But why will I be lying as at my age? It may sound very, very ridiculous to you at the moment, but wait for inside the ridiculous lies the miraculous. If you are not ready to walk in the midst of the ridiculous, there is no miracle for you. So as I'm even saying right now, the Spirit of God, the same way it was upon Ezekiel in Ezekiel 37, he said the hand of God was upon me and it took me to a valley that was full of dry bone. And he told Ezekiel, will this bone live again? Ezekiel had not been in such rain before. He couldn't reply God. He said, that knoweth my God, wine. Don't think you leave my mind. That's how life functions. Every information we get from here, let always utilize it. I cannot come here and lie to you because I'm not doing monetization. I'm not doing prank. Whatever thing I tell you here, you might have not heard it before in your life, but that is what is coming. What am I going to gain if I lie? Okay, just look at it right now. Nigerians on the streets. Before you know now, they'll start killing us again. I think we'll start hearing more already. Some people, they die for somewhere. Because the protest is of no meaning. We are not. Tell Tinubu to leave. When this thing were very right, we would have been saying no. We want the forensic analysis of this very election. But Peter will be chicken out. Right now, we want to come and create protests in the middle when these people, they are done with whatever. What about they not start sharing food to you and those food, they poison it to cook? What about it? Some are against the protest, while some are supporting the protest. The useless APC in Edo State today, they are wanting to use the protest to cause chaos in the state. They want to have, because those ones, they don't want to campaign. Under normal, if we are even sensible, we'll be using one corner eye to be looking the protest. One will be using one corner eye. The other eye will use and say, okay, I want to feast our nation. But nobody cares. Nobody cares today. Now let me even want to talk about it, not all about what they call it as one. Now let me one, but we don't really care about our male life. How is it going to be? But let it not be that APC also take over those states. That's why somebody like me talking about that one. Until we get to the main place we are looking for. There is a template God have already set aside. We have to actualize it and make it come to pass in our time. If you don't do it, if nobody can do it, we are done. Everybody should go and build up this very mindset. Not after struggling, putting one person there, the government will favor on certain persons. Once they don't fair give some people money where they can pay for them, they are not going to bring the second batch come. You see them hating the government. Why is it like that? Most of these people, 99% of them that campaign, they campaign for their personal selfish interest. Just for what they are going to get after they won the election. They doesn't care. The situation in Nigeria today, there are people it will never affect. Now let God go feed they bring them to book. The same way God they bring Umba to book for UK. Now let God feed the because if Umba have hand in the kidnap of Maziona the can. Okay. Look at what somebody already says. Please tell the gullible ones Nigeria need that more than 300 youth have been arrested for protesting, while some by already. Which is true. Which is true. And if you look at it, how which it was during the election we did this thing. Before they declare 27, they don't hand over the election. Before they even declare reach 10, they don't hand over the election. A lot of people, I saw these things coming because it's going to be like you doesn't have a, one unique thing you are demanding from the government for hunger. Hunger fed the right from time. Now, let me pass enter down. Nigeria have not been fair to anybody. The neocolonialism might have been there. When we talk about the slavery of the Oba Palace at times in Benin, a lot of people don't know. All these are part of the neocolonial. If this palace today, they choose to change their modality or their formality of governing the people or doing their traditional whatever, things will be fine. It's not about Tinubu that is there. It is said the third time for them to get Nigeria win. Tinubu is not the one signing anything. They are using Tinubu to punish you. The West. It is big control from the West. Now the Western power, let me give you a definition of neocolonialism. Let me give you a definition of neocolonialism. I'll give you this one for free. The neocolonialism, the use of economic, political culture, or other pressure to control or influence other countries, especially former dependency. We are still under the, we don't get independent, we are still under Britain today. Even America, until Donald Trump came, they are still under, they still pay homage. No country get independent for this world. Spain as big as Spain. Now only King of Spain get alliance with Otunumwa Bonaria. King of Spain. Egira Bondenena. Rebebor. Iago Wari. Okono Wagbe Yina. Now 13 bloodline they control this world. Now, if you want to mention people of Imani Wagbagona, look at the Rothschild family, the Kissinger family, the Rockefeller family. We have the Vanguard. Now, those ones, they decide whether you go there alive or you don't there alive. We are not talking about the royals now. We are not talking about CIA were created and all of all that, The Titanic, they told you that it sank. It not sink. Titanic not sink. That ship was too. The CEO, I think I've forgotten the name. Because I was not prepared for this. I would have looked for the name, I have it in my archive. The CEO, the last minute to that whatever, he can't go change this thing. Now 2 ship, now he gets. Titanic no ship, he not sink. But you are going to get all these things through research. So they are not tired. They are not tired of using Africa. If you look at Burkina Faso today, that is why you can see that France were very furious. They were putting all strength, but thank God for Donald Trump and his allies. Because those people, they still by them. We don't get support up to today. Today, somebody will be freedom fighter. Tomorrow, will be useless politicians. That's why we are seeing where we are today. Who is to do it? Only one person now will speak truth. How of you? How are you going to get your freedom? How are you going to get your freedom? Other people may get their freedom in this whole world. They will be living in the 5D dimensional earth. While we ourselves will still the past land they come chant. Nobody coming to come and do it for you. You have to do it yourself. All hands must be on deck. God will fight your fight so for 314 and you will hold your peace. My dear, anything you can carry after evaluating your fight, carry. All those ones are just stories. The story were forged. I will look for the paper headline. I will look for the paper and say that thing happened in 1912 now, right? It happened in 1912. I will look for it. Titanic not sink. The real Titanic not sink. It was lie. All what we have been told right from day one is 100% lie, including the education. That's why I have a topic already prepared. I may even put it here. the future is a scam. Not scam. They just created all those things to put human into excessive risk. That's why our life became very complicated. As soon as you come abroad, you put the whole load on your head. It's not supposed to be like that. 20 years ago, today was future for some certain persons. 20 years ago, today was a future. How does it look like today? Either you have still have life be less for you to be paid, or you are still have one or two things bothering you. So don't be saying about future. And they do this in the way future. Our parents built a house that their children don't know. It's not even there today. The two houses my father owned, I don't think any of his biological children is there today. Now, who did he not build the house for? The time we just spent before we grew up, it was a shelter for everyone. Now that is gone. Everybody needs to look for his own, life. Is that today? Nobody can sell it out because it's a joke, but if you sell it, you have yourself to blame. But we are going to be doing a very serious series on that. But I don't intend to put that one here, so that we're waking up and understanding ahead. Nigeria got their independence many years ago. A lot of people now say 300 years ago, the American got their independence. There never a time Nigeria will be better. There never a time, except me and you do the needful. Imagine some person we arrested. Omila we arrested. Then those state police is telling those vigilantes that they should go and treat those boys before bringing them. Why did you even have the right to injure them at all? They should go and treat them before bringing them to the station. That's what it means. Let me play the video to you now.
The artists, they need to stay back in Amagba. They will hit them with something on their head. They will carry the bag and run away. Now, yesterday, they were caught. We took them to police station. Police said we should go and treat them first before they will take them from us. Now they return these people from us. They return them to us. So how now are they helping us? How are they helping us? How do they want us to do the work? This is what they have killed many people in this Amagba. Some of them now with half hand. Some of them with one eye. But now they are caught. Police said we should go and treat them. That's why should they beat them? Now they return them to us. Why I'm doing this video is because we want everybody to come out, to come and help us.
A state where there's cooperation, this one is enough to cause revolution, to make sure Fulani go back to their land. But look at it, the people that claim that they own the land, they are not the owner of the land. Why some do useless children? They don't even know whether they are good children. They don't care. We are people that don't even care to know their identity. This one is happening in your own land. You cannot try this one in their land though. But you are talking about hunger. Is it today these people have been? They were what Una the country. That's why today Una the one of the most loved person where I love pass for this whole world. Before you they count 1 to 3 as a group, Una the country is number 2nd. They were what Una the country did for some Igbo Ifulefu. He did it for them for free, but they don't know. All those them useless DO useless. They don't know what Una the country meant for them. Before Fulani can kill any Igbo man right now, particularly areas where the Biafra Liberation Army are resided, if they had, they chase them, but we have them in our bush. Amagba is not open. I think that they made Eba Magba. Where is Eba Magba? Because they are the same gang. Or till you bring all these people to book, my dear, thank God I've already have a way. Nobody can drive me away from this jam. Because the one they collect, you are got out where I saw. Una go reach am. Manya will now not be for joke. A lot of you feel I mentioned certain as a joke. A man may not win about the Eboka can sweat here, the already political correctness. Are the passport here do Agbe Yogbere? But upon of the passport right now, they've killed every one of us already. Gradually. Now, who gave these people power? It is a Britain and the West. They are Fulani. They go to anywhere. They are like God. But the police party did not talk about the people these people have killed. But because they have unity among ourselves. Now, who allowed these people in? What are the palace be saying about this? Because all of them, they are the same. All are leaders, they are lunatic. But a lot of you are using exemption. They are which they fellowship in the same coven. That's why you see my word. with no freedom fighter today, Mami and their word they concede. Either you are going to be living this very fight, living it trying to use settlement, because you belong to the people that brought out this very night. That is, let's say during injection, for example. There are a lot of people that couldn't talk about injection because their guy himself also support the injection. So I'll be good here, they will not be good at the other side. I cannot be fighting for freedom for you, then allow you to take this very injection. Because the population agenda or transhumanism. For my own, what is bad is bad. In my own field, I don't support any shenanigan. Why am I supporting Aswan today? Because Aswan is not coming to come and kill. Rather than let the state be in his hand the way it is right now. Then we fix up things we get to fix by ourselves. If he's coming to come and kill, like the way they are going to be using O-COL0NIALISM right now, as a toy or as a clone alien, they are going to use him as a clone alien. He's not going to be the one governing those states, just the same way Biden is. O-COL0NIALISM is not going to be the one governing those states. They are going to use him. The West is to project. The West is the one projecting O-COL0NIALISM. A lot of you are trying to play politics. The West is the one projecting. O-COL0NIALISM is part of the West now. 100% the West. The palace is part 100% the West. They are doing the will of the West. That's why they can never speak against anything that the West brought. They can't speak against it. I'm not funded by the West. I live in a Western country, but we have different we don't have the same ideology. My own is salvation for humanity and redemption. And they are bringing out narrative to make sure people is killed. Me myself, I'm pushing back my only two way. I don't have ammunition. Only what I have is this my mouth. But it's people believing or they are not believing. After all, my father was not a killer. So my father did not collect land from anybody. We see how a lot of people, a lot of aliens today who celebrate killers, who celebrate Odioma, people that are crucified for the palace. That's why by the grace of God, there's a lot of things I'm going to be doing myself. We'll fish them out, we'll judge them by the law court, then we'll sentence them. None of their breed will remain. None of their breed is going to remain. Because this is how we are going to keep quiet. This is where we also go. The all of them will be happy. People celebrated, they completed the upstairs 10 years ago. They couldn't sleep in the upstairs because the whatever is bad. Look at every notion, every narrative they gave to us was fake. Future, fake. Just come to Europe, particularly if you are from those states. Now, that's all. But today, are we not hearing it right now? It's as if we are not even made anything in life. That to say, whatever thing these people taught you is a scam. If you are the type that I don't even, if somebody just right here now, for example, sir, I just bought a Sheraton hotel. I'm not the owner. I will just say congratulations. I'm not going to start saying, hey, hi. Oh, but that guy don't make camo. Now you know. That's just for you. It makes you happy, good. But the reason why they now make the life very uncomfortable for people like us who have woken up, they make the society to be more difficult. We don't like adrenochrome. We don't like child sacrifice. Mama, we want to get our money legally. But there are so many persons today, they don't have work because they are woken. Or you don't know when you are woken, if they want to start people, particularly from 2020 up to now you've the fair drive for work. Because they know that the energy you carry may you go hungry, die for house. That's what it means. But a lot of you don't know. For the people that will, may I fulfill the trial, but today now, look at what's happening today. So any step where people take too much, not they follow them, they take them. It might favor them. Most of them have also decided on the kind of life they want to live. They have also decided on the kind of life they want to live. So this is the position we are today. And let me also show you another footage from, I think this was from Abuja yesterday. From Abuja yesterday, the people that were protesting, they unleashed on them a little, were through the tear gassing them and all of that, you know. This Asokoro Abuja.
Right now, there is a show of force from the men of the armed forces, as you can see. They are shooting at the protesters. They are throwing all kinds of tear gas at them. Right now, I'm in the cover of my house. So the smell of the tear gas will soon take over my house. I want to run for cover soon. They are shooting at the protesters, and this crowd, as you can see, is not armed. They are not even holding sticks, only leaves. And all manner of stuff have been shot at them. just had a massive explosion right now. We don't know what that.
Now, when the people of Kenya came out, they were having something. They were having something specific for William Ruto to do. One, the task B should be removed totally. Then after removing the task B, they demanded for his resignation. Now, the main purpose of we coming out was just to come and protest that there is hunger in the whatever. Britain should be told to go. As many of our people that have Britain, whatever passport or resident, tell them make them leave us for waste. Or do you want me to start calling on disaster to happen in the Britain? I can do it too. I'll start calling on disaster to happen in that very place, but we don't want our people, anything to happen to our people. That's why we're keeping quiet, because our silence at times, particularly some useless people here abroad, is not making things to work out. You don't know when you and I, you say can two work together except they agree. It doesn't mean that we are living in the same room. Agree the same struggle I'm doing. Let's see how everything will turn. Agree to it. Why did I agree to Donald Trump? Donald Trump did not call me, only a member of his team, call me say, Newton injection, not good. They did call me. I never got a call from anybody. Now, why did they put social distancing and President Donald Trump is doing rallies? Even when he was not supposed to do those rallies. There was not, the time for rally have not just started, but this man started doing rally. Sending signal that this thing, so he cannot come and tell you, say, no take. We can't save everybody, but use your head and save yourself. Now you looking at him, they are putting social distancing in the street, in the office. Why this man, why have they not putting social distancing in this house? There was no social distancing. Why some persons were still kind of arguing? Let me look at this, our brother test again. The first comment you wrote were very, very meaningful. Let me check this other one again, whether that may I think I saw this okay, I think I saw second comment from this guy again. From a different perspective, right? The scrolling of this thing got us a bill. Okay. He said my friend, elder sister and her husband was kidnapped on the way to Abuja. As I'm talking to you right now, the Fulani herdsmen kidnapped and demand 100 million. The family took the matter to CMO, to the police station to report the case because Fulani herdsmen may track them down to the police station. Now that one Nigerians supposed to protest against now, not hunger. It's like we don't know what we are doing. That's just the main problem. And if they pay me at times, we don't know what we are looking. Go and look at those states yesterday. Governor Obaseki came out to come and address the people. Everybody is happy. Come out, he come out. Does that solve anything? Does that clear a road to the farm? Why not let unite together and let each state take back his state? Decide on who will stay in your vicinity. Some people are wanting Fulani to remain, while some people will not. That's why you see politics today. The person who supported Obaseki and we don't want this thing to happen today, they are not against him. Where are we going from here? The same people who supported, now let me one out for this Jan, who supported Obaseki 2020, who still support or at least part of his administration, not all his policy I support. But the majority of the policy is helping the people. Are still supporting today? Many are against him. They even want to see him back. The whole abroad, nobody. Then why is it like that? Why do we lose our sense so easily? Don't look at what somebody wrote here right now. The same Fulani. The same Fulani were caught in Edo after killing many. Even don't give many of them shorthand. This person we are injured, police say may go treat them first. Is it not enough for us to even gather and say we don't want police in this very state again? And don't fight for a donation and take it back? A lot of you don't begin to say the reason why need to support Brafans. I'm not to share boundaries. At least they still gather their own. Good. The country is over that we are in the state of political jeopardy. Nobody's coming to come and rescue anybody. The freedom have been released. Fight and put this right. Is when somebody gave you relay, you have to first give it to the second person. The second person will give it to the third person. The third person will give it to the fourth person. While the fourth person run, and either you have to lose or you have to gain. We cannot continue like that. We have to first of all know what's our major. Hunger is not even the problem. The hunger will continue. The hunger will continue. We are people who are not really good leaders. The same thing Sowore did. After Sowore lose the election, it was Sowore to say, no, this thing will not happen. Sowore later called for revolution. After said and done, what happened? They arrested him. It's now Peter Obi is even talking about end bad government. End bad government. Why not just say we must get back this very mandate? I told Peter Obi one of my videos, Peter Obi, why not go and create allies everywhere? Look for Putin or look for Donald Trump. He didn't create allies. Rather than Peter Obi, we are going to the Janjaweed UK, who own this very agenda in Nigeria. He didn't go to America. He didn't go to go and meet a Russian president. To see these people is very easy. It doesn't matter of you writing letter. They got your letter. What do you want? I'm concerned so and so position. Please, is there any help people can give to us? I had an information that you are the one that helped Burkina Faso. Oh, just laugh for their head. How do you know, sir? Sir, I know it. I know Ibrahim Traore, they can't be able to achieve this. I know about what you people also do in Niger. Tell them sweet things. You can board the plane. Me right now, there are things I can't do. I'm handicapped. If you even call person and say, see what you want to do, does he say you want to scam the money? It will be me. Me. We can't really do much here rather than to talk. But the people that can do it, they can't create it. Why am I putting awareness here on media? I'm putting it, if you also can't do groundwork, go and do it. If you carry the glory, me, I don't need any glory. So far, me life bam. But Peter Obi didn't do anything. Rather, he still went and see the same Labour Party. Now I go see for UK. There's no time for if Peter Obi really know what he's doing, but now Nigeria would have been in the position of a gene. All the plan that the alliance have, wait till they help other person, wait cry for help. Not be you ask them they give. Look at the book of Matthew 7:7. He say, ask and it shall be given, seek and you shall find. Knock and the door shall be opened unto you. He say, everyone that asks receive. Who did Peter Obi want to go and meet? The another thing I saw Peter Obi with, I saw Peter Obi squatted with Pope Francis, the Vatican. That we trust. The another thing I saw Peter Obi with, he went to go and drink concussion from Benin Palace. All bad people in the world who Peter Obi went to go and see. But the people that will help him, he didn't see them. That was why he was a coward. He was a lunatic. He is one of the major causes of this very problem today. When you were supposed to call for protest, you did not. Then I was telling my people, please, I'm not trying to say you shouldn't support Peter. But I was supporting Peter Obi mentioned on the canal. They did not. They felt, particularly Edole and Akari apart, because they want a very cheap freedom. Cheaper. If freedom is if it's too cheap, I don't like it. You have to be, the harder the freedom you are fighting, the better it is for you. They thought the salvation have come. That's why when he later went to the palace to drink that their dirty water, that their concussion, Edolian was very happy. Hey, the palace have accepted him. What does the water do in Peter Obi's system today? Polluted his life. It make him to be senseless. Because all of them, they are the same agenda. When Donald Trump visited Queen in 2017, look at it. A lot of people, they were chatting. He is the king. He is the king. Now they front, now Queen they back now. Now that very day, say, told Queen, come. Do you want to be in a hall of fame or you want to be in a hall of shame? He said, please put me in a hall of fame. Don't let people know about this very thing. I'm wrong. It was quoted. So and so time, these 9 children, what happened? Do you know adrenochrome? Say yes. Do you know child trafficking? Why your mom says away here, man? Please, I'm sorry. Not getting me. They're up to Charles, Eragbona. They present Eragbona. What are you telling me? Then people who is fighting for freedom, they don't even know what is coming. They are still doing normal politics. No, I'm not playing. What I'm telling you is deeper than this. Not everything I say. If I will talk, how many won't understand? If I know what it very type, who don't understand. Now, we can. People are robotic these days. So, it is very, very dehydrating. Please, for those of us who have also woken, let's try not lose emotion over anything. Let's try not lose emotion over it. I'm not a man that use sentiment to do anything. I say the truth from here. You cannot be on the street, you don't have specific thing you are aiming at. The protests in Nigeria must be against neocolonialism. That's all. Revolution in Venezuela, Nicolas Maduro resigns, may come to an end after ringing the election once again. He ran this very election and the people, they are not ready to take it lightly with him. Freedom fighters are in prison because they want a better life for the poor masses. The looters and the thieves. Sorry for that breaking transmission. Let me read this one again. The looters and the thieves are in 5-star hotels celebrating the poverty and the hardship of the poor masses. So we are still helping these our people. And by grace of God, if we do not defeat this neocolonialism, our life is gone. It's not all about fighting for one thing. Neocolonialism needs to go. Every institution needs to define this or accept what it stands for. The palace of the Oba Benin needs to be redefined. The federal government of Nigeria, Janja, we need to be redefined. This is terrible, man. We are so lucky that I think I need to stand. So all governmental institutions need to be redefined. And one thing we don't know is that we don't have a specific constitution today that works. We don't have a specific constitution today that works. Now anywhere belle face. Now based on who you be, now law will take work on your side. Imagine we are not safe in our countries. Or to our ancestral villages, we are not safe. Then some certain invaders just came. We are not looking for bringing these people to book. Give the set time we should go and clear each state, particularly Edo State. Let's clear our bush. Let's clear our bush. We have a lot of people who have guns. Let's clear our bushes. We are the one to send your family to farm. Let each villages mobilize. Clear your bush. Clear road to your bush. Clear road to your bush. All these people, it's not, most of them, it's not even their fault. Imagine that the palace went to go and install one enoge somewhere. How will enoge mobilize to clear the bush? When he's doing the enoge is doing the will of the palace in collaboration with the deep state and the West. It can't happen. So I'm just giving you the major problem that you have. It's not about Tinubu is not even the cause of your problem. It's what Tinubu came to come and Tinubu was not coming that look at what I'm going to come and do to this country. No. They are the one that gave them the manuscript. Look at how we want them now. Did you agree to it? You have no option that to say agree. Which matter you wanted to say no agree to it? The very day you sit down in that very seat and the first meeting you are to attend, you see people say they'll first give you some blood drink. This is how we want the government to be. Empower Fulani. Increase fuel. Increase rice. Open border. Close border. Kill many. Commissioner for this thing, change down. Okay, the commissioner in Edo State, even do one takeover ahead and make they do well. Remove the commissioner of police from Edo State. Bring one Fulani there that will kill the people. That's it now. So until we the people rise up, nothing is going to work out. Even though Aswan even did there, you cannot still go to farm. Now you the people go decide. Meet Aswan, please. We want 1,000 AK-47. We want to clear our bushes. But then Tiger and Lion must be flushed out. Hell. Why not see 3 person where get good head? A passport in Wame, na yak bugbono. What did a passport why then? What do I visa you now? What go the ticket? Let's go to somewhere and solicit for her. Even Ibrahim Traore yourself can even help us. But nobody want to make a move. We are all doing lunatic. Well, I got my why nobody want to do anything. I'm putting this very brokers. We need to rise up and do the needful. Agmona amana. Those State to fix whatever thing you put now. Let me give us a brief illustration here. If you read the book of 1 Samuel 17, verse 50 there. Now, why did whatever thing David does, God make his works? David makes himself available as he's standing to fight. He was having the tactics. He also spoke with his mouth. Please, I can defeat this very man. Don't you see one day there was a day that bear wanted to come and take away our father's crops. Was I not the one that devoured that bear, that wild animal man? David were given so many instances of the battle he fought before. Then Dana made it was to convince them of what he capable of. They said this man can defeat him. They put on the armor upon David. He said, only what I just need. That catapult where I take the shoot bear, so I know I can defeat this very man. A sling of stone was turned to a ballistic missile. That's what God does. That is what God does. A very sling of stone were turned to a ballistic missile. The power of God entered the stone. That is it. If we tend to restrain and say, like, oh, people will do the canon. The same way, if I umbate die, now that's it, we all of now take that. As many people we get for una the canon arrest. Una the canon they arrested is why you're on the street today protesting. If not, nobody would have died. That man were bringing reservation, but a do alien, they are part and parcel of the problem today. They did all manner of things. Now, what are you benefiting inside? Why are you now protesting for hunger? When you have already sold up your deliverer. They who would have still be telling you today, this is how they always kill every deliverer. Who said the near? If I banner, not die. He not die like over here. Then no let me go back. They don't know that lucky Una the Kanu then I cause this problem today. Una the Kanu, he knows the problem of Nigeria. Created the own ESA. First thing we do, we don't want to sit there in our life. If you want to stay, good. Don't be in our bush. In the old Nigerian today, we don't have such person again. Sunday go, or now we chicken out. I was even hearing allegedly, he said, they are not going to come out for the protest. Good, they are not going to come out. How are you even fighting for the Yoruba nation? They are not serious. If the old Yoruba today say we are not interested, Britain cannot come out. Britain yakbeoa. Iyamemeya. Britain gbeoa. Abi a queen that be Queen of England. But every one of us, we are doing like coward. We don't care. How can somebody 6,000 kilometers do I look where we were? Now you have known. Let's do the one. No one went off your. How people can go to front. We are only waiting for the. That's why they created the Nigi. They don't want East community to be autonomous of their own. They infiltrate them. That's what they are using the Benin Palace to do. That's what they created. Tell me how many of these Enigi have ever one day. Common money now, where Obasa comes, okay. Disintegration of power. Each of the local government Enigi should be having their whatever. How they pay them direct. Go and look at the humiliation Obasa have faced. Even we are not even seeing one of even the Enigi that Obasa is fighting for. He putting a call through to anybody or even Wawese. Coward. They don't care. If I tell you in this very struggle, you wait the watch now. Now you mean no saying I be human being. All these a nigga and a name useless people. We don't know them. A lot of you will not believe. You just think that one person is calling you thing from above. That's why you is having strength. I have the strength today because of you that is watching. And because of the God of our ancestors. You are just seeing all these a nigga. Some of them are very useless. They are not representing you. They are representing themselves. That's why they can never bring a proactive measure. If not for we, now, okay, assume. Upon what Obaseki we are doing, trying to free them from the slavery of the palace. How many other new person that you see that he came out, the person starts speaking, as in speaking in the favor of the Enigis? Nobody. You see, this is the same people who have been doing it right from time. Our brother in France, our brother in Germany, our sister in Norway. And me, still the same old people. No new person have done so. Okay, maybe it is one Enigate that also called this person. Please, be speaking on our favor. Nobody. Go to the Benin and stay. You are not protesting for hunger. Hunger power protesting ye. Or is there now? It's getting harder every day now. They are already doing the show of shame already. A vigilante caught thieves. A deadly criminal. It had never happened before. The policeman will now neglect the thieves because he was injured. Then we are there. We are seeing some people during election. They will come out. Who wire face arresting? He thought that we are not seeing any alien that want to repent. we'll start reporting you a picture of only this man in America will be able to. The owner can take an alliance for example again. A man yana be chicken yana do yebo ya do yana do more politics equality. These were some of the people Salobaka were raised to put a lot of things right. But all our effort on wasted here. He wasted all our effort. Just look at it to them alone. How will one man do this? Or you want to tell me people campaign for us? They are not patriots. They only just want to campaign so that who they support will also be in position. Anything will reach your hand. Here we have a move on. We don't have patriot. That's the problem we have here. There's no patriot. Nobody that wants 10 years time. Nobody that wants your life 20 years time. What they are going to gain after the campaign. Let it be now that after the whole campaign, after the Osagi campaign, Aswan did not value any of them. He did not sort any of them. If anyone anyway, yes. Do you know Obaseki what happened? As a patriot now, how will I live? Who I supported, and when I know that at least he tried. There's never a time I will want to start campaign for him because I'm not a politician. That attribute I saw first in him, at least, collective trying to get some more power from them and give it back to the people. All the women supporting her, at least a tibum will be palace. Now this weaponization is too much. We needed a government who can also remove some certain things away from there. At least all the do in me. That's what we are doing. Now we also go to try so if Fashion will also come at least. Let there be this freedom for our people. That's why we are doing what we are doing. Nobody is God. Obaseki we are putting through it like a dwelling, we are removing it. How will development come? You build market, they go and put fire on it. Now, instead of you to put 2 security men in a market, because people are so wicked after finishing the market, you have to be putting 10 soldiers every day by day to be extended duties. Guarding the market as if it's a war bank or the headquarters of a UN or the headquarters of the EU in Brussels. They'll be guarding it. Do you know how much it takes to guard those kind of areas? Now, instead of honorary security to just be there, wake up, still go look around whether person wants shit for there. Right now, you'll be guarding against people that will come and throw bomb. Is that one the state? Why do you think those things happen? If the state is not okay, and the neocolonialism will refuse to kill it, whatever institution any government build, they go destroy them. That's why if APC happen to take over those states the way they are doing it right now, they forcefully give a deal to you. My dear, all Obaseki projects, you are going to be starting from square one again. All the more you sign, they can't complete the money and finish up the work. It's going to be retrogression. This one thing we don't know. It's not about us when that is coming. We have a very fair system already that must have to be changed. Let's get our freedom from this very Janjaweed Britain. After all, it's also expired. If all I don't like today, all you do to children, we raise up in one voice and say, we need a donation. The people that fed the go school, all these elite, feed the go school, they can speak good Britain English and Queen's American English and Britain and Queen's English. Then bring it on. But we have a lot, very alien set of people, very useless set of elements. Who they don't care. All they know is to get to Nigeria and go and carry soldier to be guarding their children. How long are you going to do it? If you are alive right now, the children are not safe. Is it when you are not alive? You that know Leah, you know Gida, you know everywhere, you know Uselu. Then you are still carrying Mopo to guard your children. Is that one life? How many of you did they guard here abroad? They don't guard anybody here abroad. Do you know kilometers from you can see everywhere is bush here. I'm not even afraid. Let anything happen, Mekpa. I'm not afraid now. Why should I be afraid? I'm afraid that if I'm just leaving 2 policemen will hold me there. For what now? What are you going to hold me for? Every megalator will magale where? He's a country with no van. Any me who were taloni were vacanayo. He was a country with no van. Or Victor Bonogene. Victor Bonogenayo. He me more bawa. But nobody wants to speak. The few people that speak, either we are until their English will say they don't go school. But they don't go school, they don't make sense. They are making sense, but you that go to school, bring something on the table, but won't bring it. The thing is disgusting every day, but people are just kidnapped. Look at what somebody just wrote here now. This is coded. We are kidnapped even in our village, in our ancestral home. We have no home advantage. Yeah, we are just here abroad. Una they cannot try. Go and look at what Biafra Liberation Army is doing today. They are protecting their land. If there's anything like protection, give it to Biafra Liberation Army. God, every good thing that is coming to Nigeria, I divert it today, give it to Biafra Liberation Army. Every good thing that is coming to the 36 states of Nigeria, today, God, if there's anything good that is coming to the 36 states of Nigeria, God, go and give it to Biafra Liberation Army. You need to hear about these people on how they are protecting their lands. If we have such a thing in our places, Fulani for them, imagine a open place. The thieves that be terrorizing, they later caught them. But the policeman said, go and treat them before you bring it to us. One thing I will advise our vigilante, please, you should know that Nigeria is a lawless country. Have the mindset of protecting your people. Don't work with the police. They are lunatic. If you were to be Igbo boys, now those men be. They are not Fulani. They will arrest them immediately. Be calling for 5 million bail. If you were to be Iduigodomigodo children, who were also raised up in a very bad manner, you see police will collect it immediately. Even conk them, journal. A deadly criminal, they say to go and treat them. This is what they were told from the federal government. Protesting. I don't got too much. They have been hungry in Nigeria from time. We all came through abroad. A lot of us today, what we came to Europe to come and do, it have not been rosy. It's even better now that we can also send money to them in Nigeria. But when I was at home, nobody ever wanted to send me money. Even the people that used to give me job, I will not call you the name I was even calling them. Newton, only why I motona. They are also worried. Why me you wake up borrow? What is 5,000? Oh, we want to move too fast. Say I have you on video. Oh, what can But this kind of mindset, I don't even have it towards people today. May not get anybody who you have to use, let's say 1,500 wallo for transport. The lowest I will give to you when I transfer, maybe wake up above the road, should be 15 or 10,000. I will make you. Nuti wa wugme si averi ya vie wan we. Mi amu no ma gbo Nigeria ne ya wo ke ya gbo to ni. They 30k no maybe wa be fi ma ya wa after the end of you spend 10,000 or 15. Wo be ni pa ya wan. Agwe me fi. Okay, oni go wa ya la block na rio do hu. Ari ba enu. But today we are abroad. Nigeria is more easier now. Bon logos, bon easy say. Because most of you, at least, alone is enough for you to say Nigeria or say we were not having such an opportunity. Boy. Oh, this in my work and I was to meet. That's what we do. But today now, there are a lot of things we don't want our friends to go through before they call Ali. You see manage now, see 20 euro. Or particularly when you go wagon and we're saying 20 euro, 30k. But manage on a marine. But I you so no yak bodio where we always say brother what you say. All we received. Very embarrassing. Or we thanks. So we don't already pay for the suffer. What we have done as a people, the government have not done anyone. Even though with us in this Europe today, a lot of you for don't hear when we are going with Nigeria and yes or my easy. If all everyone of us can unanimously, both our family and all, our court here for 6 months now they go your work, they will find a solution to their problem. Today, no Gary, you cannot afford Gary. Why? When there are road to farms, most of you, where there's a normal buffalo, a tune were mighty with because of laziness, they couldn't go and clear one side. They want that money. But where you yourself at time, most of you, even where we want, they can't do it in Nigeria. The people here abroad, what we do for a living, average Nigerian can't do it. Or we be me andra be me andra police in the day. When we say you warning, you are better than them. Where see in Nigeria, the people abroad they are soft-hearted persons. That's one thing I noticed. Even when most of them has more than you will want, you will still be having sympathy for the same person. But the same person doesn't even care. They are so devilish. They don't have human sympathy. That's who they are. That's why today, no person from that Nigerian will do this kind of video I'm doing. How we are supposed to put a proactive measure. Or let's even gather ourselves all these areas and just stop you killing yourself. Solicit something from the government to please, who can no longer go to farm. Anyone I just see, what the lawyer, anyone I see, what we are doing, before you know where we are in the village. But they are head of court. A fool and him we go nene. Where a royal idiot will be a patron to people that are known as terrorists abroad. A head of a royal who we are supposed to stand as an example will be a head of one useless organization. It will be their patron. No, how do you expect the state to go forward? No matter the governor you bring. And one thing I'm so happy about for those of you that have woken, things are changing. Things are changing. But is it going to change for us to walk into the state or into a better life without laboring? No, you have to labor. The Brazilians, when Bolsonaro election were run by Lula Silva, and the reason why we give room to this ringing, let me tell you, let me make this clear here, is for all to know the bad people, how bad people will be. And Tinubu's government today, do you know how many judges are going to be paying for what they have done, the election they ran? But you will never know that. Do you know, like wicked, all wicked for never gonna, all wicked also, and if you're wicked, they will pay for their father's atrocities. God allows some certain things to happen to you at times for you to know people around you. All this ringing that is happening here and there, not that when like one, you cannot just stop in and cannot just step in. One, they want you to understand how you get your freedom, so that you know how to value it when it comes to you tomorrow. They want you to understand it. That's why they are this uprising. They want you to understand it, and you have to understand whether you like it or not. Every one of us must get it clear. So that's why this ringing is happening. And let me play this very video to you of the Venezuelans, what they are doing massively after Nicolas Maduro ran their presidential election. They so know say they don't agree. Because you know why? They are fighting against neocolonialism. Neocolonialism is a pandemic and epidemic. The whole world now they affect all of them. So we should fight against it. When our election was just run, totally run, we accepted the same government. Now let me no call. We still have a lot of people today. Now you are in abroad. The reason why will you even have a reason to support Tinubu? I can't get it. Why will you have any good reason to support Tinubu? But we say when the person now campaign, we felt the person is doing well. So just watch it. Say Venezuela people invaded airports to prevent Nicolas Maduro from escaping. Just watch them. These are people. The camera is from distance. They are at the airport. They went to go and march the airport. So you see what people are doing for their freedom. But want to get our own free, Jesus Christ go do one. Jesus Christ go do one. A lot of people right now, you are just happy. Once a people will win, your life is better. But man not they no one. Why we make activism a period now less security. I don't want to also put this one here today. No one be where get born what here because anytime on my holiday, why we told man we are very, very fine. No retreat, no surrender. So let our people wake up. It will be better if they wake up to this fact that where we are right now is not our real position. A different life has been given to us, and they succeeded in pushing up a different narrative for us entirely that will never benefit us as far as this life is concerned. We are living a different life, and the life is so fake. That's why you see people to who are the Remidan, a Utah supporters. So all one of you should be on the street. So I pray they protect you of something. But protesting for hunger, for me, I don't think that's the best. We should have one tangible thing protesting for. Either you are going to say Fulani, and if I don't say right now, they are just sensible. They will send the Fulani packing. It's not about being tribalistic here. They are cleaner people. And no leader is talking about it. The Ojonwere is not speaking. The Nige is not speaking. The Okai idiot is not speaking. The Okarele is not speaking. The house of our Zen idiot is not speaking. Nobody is speaking about it. So far the amount rich. They can get imported rice, imported beans. Their wives, they are okay. So only the poor feel the pains up to today. So what are we going to do here? So I've given you my word for today. This is how it is. So nothing more. So for those that have here, let them hear what the scripture have said. So for those of you killing yourself about life, the future is a scam. And it depends on how you define your life. That's how you live it. If you defend your life that Nakri Bagbo, you have to be in a hurry to achieve this, my dear. You end up not achieving anything. Just live your life, they go smoothly. Not the two, they kill yourself for anything. If God wants you to hold mansion, you know the way to put it. They mansion with our destiny. Don't start going buying finger. Oh, yeah, who will make an manage. If I know you go to short of blood, you will end up dying and leave that house. The least person on more, where so can you stay? You want it. Now, this thing reflected to me just now. Where is my father today? None of the children today. Biological children, I don't think anyone stay in the house. Either it's going to be his brothers, particularly the one in the village. None of the children today stay in the house. One is, maybe the one that inherited it, we don't inherit it as a Gyogbe, spending money, because he can't get him. Now, how does such a man, what you will give you now? Their business, okay, banner, maybe one kind of construction company business. For example, then, the first one is a manager, while the second son is the secretary. The third son will be bush manager, while the other one, they also share something for them. I got one of the investors created down a name. I'm not trying to say that, I'm not trying to scandalize anything here, but this is the notion I just have recently, and I don't know why, maybe it's because of the shift. If not a free carbon freaking me, and right from time I've been living my life like that. Take it easy, bother about what other people are going through. We know the lie. The transfer, for the past 3 days now, it has been transferred. They're waiting in the go wrong. We're trying to also reach out. Okay, where we mean. That's just it. If you have one answer. Not everything must have to be your children. No. If God just says your children are hungry, they're not saying hungry. A day is going to come live this life. The good way you live for ground and the energy you left behind is going to survive for your children. If we go make camp for this jam, a lot of people say maybe making it finish up your house. Go and stay in the house right now. Before you know, you have depression even inside the upstairs. There are people that are driving Benz today. Their life Benz. They drive Benz, but their life is Benz. Somebody that is inside Keke na Pen, you that just came down from a private jet. Somebody from Keke na Pen will be more better. The person that inside the private jet have high BP. While someone in Keke na Pen have a very peaceful life. Do you know why? You don't get too much in with the king himself. Please, let's take it easy. Do you know one thing that bother me most today? It's not my future. It's the future for human race. Would they be able, with these people, what can we do to liberate our society? As I'm here right now, I have nothing missing at home. Thank God every one of us has started our lives here. None of these children you born here abroad today that is going to Amagba want to go and buy one house. Because children now, they don't get time to come go to jump fence. Oh, yeah, who do that? Who get time for that one? We carry Nigerian who zese. Where you must sacrifice. Because I was say down no being a So imagine. Just the thing was almost gone. Now even patient, everybody don't, the thing don't discharge everybody finish. But let me just play the last video of Nicolas Maduro to you. Then we'll call it a day. So let me play the last video to us, then we'll call it a day. No, turn the camera now. The thing cut a lot of people coming.
Nicolas Maduro's reign may come to an end after rigging the elections once again. He had said that he wasn't going to fight fair. Predictions had him losing by about 40%, and over 8 million Venezuelans plan to flee if he won again. So revolution is starting right as we speak.
You can say about 8 million Venezuelans. They say if that man come power, they say they don't come out. And according to the report, the one we take lose is about 40% I take lose. But they rank the election. So you can see that people are fighting.